window bigger. There we go. This one was made by Perfect. What? Wait, what? Ooh, missing presumed. Oh, game options. English, good. Let me know if it's too loud, if it gets too loud or not, okay? Measurement the same.
I knew a farmer and I knew him well, and he had some kind of animal, I think. Possibly it was a humorously shaped vegetable, and it showed us possibly a parsnip or a cucumber. I don't know. I can't remember the words. They were really...
Sweden librarian.
I can't remember that either. What was that word for something that's clever and short? Damn, it's like what you make helmets out of.
Octopus?
Not tin. I can't say that a phrase of mine was tinny. Ironic, maybe. Yeah, pithy, that's the word. The thong was really pithy. I don't know, Miss Tom. What did you go on about songs for? Hey, what was that? Over there, in the donkey cart park.
Donkey cart.
No, it was something. Let's go and see. No, it's not dangerous. It's the start of the game. They can't kill us off yet. Come on, trust me.
It's no
All I'm
longer
gonna do is
Eric
look. Well, this is a pretty poor job. I think I can dismantle it.
Yeah,
Nearly a catastrophe. Don't sweat it, pal. We've got 9 minutes and 7 seconds left. You know what we could do? We could drive this thing out of here. Oh, damn. No donkey. Oh, you could pull it. Yeah, you're right. Looks like we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Couldn't be simpler. I'm thinking we should turn the green flask. What do you think? Maybe the red? Let's turn the green flask then. It's just a hunch. Remember the time in the high-energy facility when I turned the yellow flask and blew everything up? Right, so I'm turning the red flask then. What? Did I say green? Well, I meant red. Look, we can do it your way if you... Look, I'm sure, okay? You ready? Aren't you going to miss all this stuff when they stop making these games? Aren't you just going to miss it all? I'm turning the flask. There,
a little too...
Uh-oh.
Breaking too much the fourth wall.
Well, the animation budget's increased at least.
Okay.
Well, of course that's a good thing. It means they haven't spent as much on plot, doesn't it? They've probably halved the number of insane object puzzles for a start. Sorry, I mean clever lateral thinking exercises, of course. Trust me, I've been through this sort of thing before.
I hope they don't... I mean, Chucky's dead. Questions. A lot of questions. I hope they're not going to rely too much on fourth wall jokes.
There's a place you're always welcome. That's as nice as it can be.
Eric Idle doesn't sound like Eric Idle.
Everyone can get in.
Kid Robbins.
'Cause it's absolutely free. That's death. No need to take a breath. Just lie around all day with not a single bill to pay. Hooray, that's death. No more sicknesses or flu. If you've lived beyond your means, you can die beyond them too. Boo-hoo. Well, the greatest and the finest have already died. Why not simply join them on the other side? That's death. Say farewell to all your bills. Rip up all your wills and pop your final pills. Amen, that's death. It's a tete-a-tete with fate. If you're not feeling great, then it's the best way to lose weight, mate. Nothing here to hurt you. No one's here to nag. Come die with me if your life's a drag. That's death. For wealthy and well-bred, all of them are here, and they're all completely dead. Millions who died, no one came back to complain. You can't take it with you. You can't keep what you've got. So why not just lie back and simply rot? Just simply rot. It's so cool, it's hot.
Rocks from afar to bridge it. Okay.
Colleagues, gentlemen, and fellow wizards. Here's looking at your bottom.
Up your eye.
Huh. Pull the other one. It's got strange knobbly bits on.
Happy Hogswatch Day.
Happy Hogswatch.
Thank you. Colleagues, we are gathered here today for the final departure party of our dear, soon-to-be-departed comrade, the wizard Windle Poons.
Hooray!
Good old Windle. Don't forget to go straight. 3, 2, 1, 0.
What?
Nothing. That's it. I hope. Right, everybody, our funeral at 2:30, then drinks and ham rolls in the main hall at 3.
Hiya! What's happening? Call this service, do you? I'm dead, I am! I demand to be taken away to a better life, as per contract. Oi, things were different in my day. You died properly, not like the deaths you get nowadays.
He says he's not dead.
I am dead, but I'm still bloody ambulatory.
He's a zombie.
No, you're not. You're fooling no one but yourself, you know.
Well, he looks dead.
Smells dead. Of course, he always did, though.
And I suppose my word doesn't count for anything around here. I can't be dead if I'm still talking, now can I?
Look, old chap, it's our considered professional view that you are an extinct wizard. Your opinion doesn't count because you're dead.
Oh, yeah, good point. Well, I suppose I'll just sit here then, shall I? I suppose it takes a while.
So, how is death, actually? See any, white lights, tunnels, girls with harps?
Oh, yes, please. I'll take 2. No? If this is heaven, I wish I'd done wicked things when I was alive. What's happening to me?
Well, it seems that your body's dead, but your soul's still in residence.
Well, I'm not hanging about here for the rest of my afterlife. I've had a hard life, Arch-Chancellor. I'm entitled to a bit of paradise. I've read about it. Young women and wine and whatnot.
Look, your life's over. You're not supposed to moan about it, and definitely not supposed to contemplate any whatnot.
Who's responsible for this? Where's death, then? This is outrageous. You can't have a soul hanging about a deceased body like that.
Why not?
It's unhygienic.
Yeah, there's food laid out. We can't have him near the nibbles. The health inspectors will be on to us.
Yes, good point. Now compose yourself, Windle. You can't decompose here. I shall have to ask you to move along.
No, comes to something when a man can't even drop stone dead in peace. Eternal rest, is it? Well, I'm not to take this lying down. I'm off to find myself a nice shallow grave.
There's been too much of this sort of thing lately.
Too much?
Rincewind? Rincewind! Ah, Rincewind. There you are. Now, as you're aware, there have been some very odd goings-on in this city of late. I am referring, of course, to the sudden disappearance of Death.
What? No one's dying?
Oh, they're dying, but their souls aren't being taken away. They're dead and alive at the same time, and now it's happened to poor Windle. Death's gone, and we need to summon him back. So, here you go. We need to perform the rites of Ashkent.
I suppose you have a list of mysterious ingredients that I now have to run off and collect.
What? How did you know that?
I just had a dreadful suspicion.
A little. So far, the
All
combat.
right, so what have we got to find?
Well, it's a rush job, so just the bare minimums will do. We need 3 equal-sized sticks of wood and 4 cc's of mouse's blood. It shouldn't take you more than a few minutes.
Bets, anyone?
What is it now?
Let's just say that, we needed more than the bare minimums. Not to say that I'm questioning your judgment. I'm just, planning for the future is all.
Well, the rest is all just flash and style. This is a death rite after all. You know the routines. A bit of sparkle and glitter in the air, vile Charles stench erupting from the tomb, and lovely dribbly candles. That sort of thing.
None of which we'll need at all.
The angles are very weird.
That's right. Just the wood and the mouse's blood.
There never seems to be any way of getting a decent moment's rest around this place.
I'm gonna speed up the subtitles a bit. The right stuff.
The right stuff.
The right stuff. Okay, good one. I'm going to... Okay.
That leads to the dining room. That leads to the high energy facility. That leads to the university gardens. Ponder Stibbons, profession research wizard. Personality, maniac. Avoid at all costs.
I'm gonna turn down the sounds. Oh, the same.
So, what have we here then?
Thorns! Billions and billions and billions of thorns!
Pardon me while I just edge closer to an appropriate escape route, will you? Please don't let me disturb your meditation on world domination. Oh, lovely. A giant drink mixing machine.
Drink mixer? You call the greatest magical breakthrough of the age a drink mixer?
Yes.
Well, all right. Maybe it is a giant centrifuge now. But one day, the cow, weeping roof, we have the power. We're unencumbered by outmoded ideas, and it's quite untrue that Thormic research damages the brain. We are the young generation, and we have something to say. We'll split the Thorn and usher in an age of cheap, clean power, a new, clear future.
We've been getting nowhere fast, haven't we?
There's no truth at all that splitting thorns causes the brain to melt. No truth at all. Every day and in every way I'm getting better and better and better. They laughed at me and said I was magic. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a real nice night. No, day. Ha 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 ha.
You're a loony.
Loony? Loony, eh? Well, we'll see about that. They called Mad Dog McAxeman a loony.
Well, that could be because he used to dress up like a crayfish and go running up and down the high street.
That wasn't him. It was another one.
No, it wasn't. He was the idiot who accidentally ate his own feet, for heaven's sake.
How do you do that?
Yes. Well, people always scoff at what they don't understand.
Well, I understood he scoffed his own feet. So, what is a thome, actually?
A thorn? You want to know exactly what a thorn might be?
Good heavens, no! That's why I asked.
Oh yes, I can tell you all about thorns.
Well?
Aren't you going to say please?
All right, please tell me what a thome is.
A thorn is a magical particle, the quintessence of magic itself. Inside this Thorm accelerator, I can take magic and whir it up to a massively increased speed. Imagine high-powered magic! Spells 1,000 times more efficient than before! With this power in my hand, I
Give your creature life? Be the envy of your friends?
Take over the world.
Get girls through hypnotism? Make in your spare time?
Oh yes, all that, and more. Zoing! Come in, Starbase 9!
Look, you're a busy man, or at least humanoid.
Would you like to see a brief documentary clicky display about my work?
The clickies. Hey,
No, thank
Lauren.
you.
How you doing, mate?
We have a guidebook, complete with an interview of me and a series of diagrams charting my incredible progress
Glad to hear.
in finding out what makes the universe
okay.
tick.
No, that's all right. I know what makes me tick. I'm tick when I accidentally put sugar on my sausages.
Yeah, Lucho asked me to play the entire trilogy. I mean, 1 and 2 is easy to find and down the play because they're both compatible with ScumVM. The 3, Noir, is going to be a bit trickier.
I don't see this as being a new age in magical energy. Still, might be a few arts grants in it. I could try gargling lager and curry, then take a ride with a piece of canvas. Sorry, can't stay and chat all day. Must be off.
I mean, it was the style of the time. I mean, a lot of graphic adventures were very cartoony. I mean, King Quest 7, okay, Grim Fandango. No, Grim Fandango was more 3D cartoony. It came afterwards, more 3D. King Quest 7, more. Yeah. The Grim Fandango 3D was after this. But there was a time in 95, 96 around. There were a lot of cartoony graphic adventures. This is one of them. There was another Sierra cartoony graphic adventure, but I don't remember the name. But it was very common. Between 95, 96, before traditional 2D and 3D, a lot of graphic adventures were very cartoony.
A foam accelerator, eh? It looks like a giant drink mixer to me.
Thorn. A thorn is the basis and traditional unit of magical strength. It has been universally established as the amount of magic needed to create one small white pigeon or three normal-sized billiard balls.
Ooh.
In this very room,
Dragon's
the
Lair,
thorn has been successfully
tricky.
demonstrated to be made up of resins, which literally translates to things.
I've seen
reality
some
fragments.
games of it. Even
Current
Space
research
Ace.
indicates that each resin is itself
motion
made up
video.
of a combination of at least 5 flavors.
But Dragon's Lair was
known
originally
as up,
Dragon's Lair
down,
was originally created
sideways,
for
sex appeal,
arcade games.
and peppermint.
its promotion video. Yes, there were a few games. Yeah, there were a few games of that type, you know, with quick time events, but really fast. I mean, the latest versions they released, well, it was easy. They are easier to play because they now on the original, yeah, Laserdisc games, but the original was made for arcades. I know the Philips CDI, I know, but wasn't the originally released on Laserdisc arcades, which are very few Laserdisc arcade games.
Students these days, I ask you.
Oh, like, wow!
Yeah, on Steam too.
I see like a totally new world.
There were also some platform
It's
games,
a view
but they
into
were terrible.
possibilities that might or might not be. Cosmic uncertainty, man. Kind of like you've got an animal inside this box, only it's a cat.
The box is a cat.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like dead.
Schrodinger's cat.
Oh man, you just have to climb in this thing for yourself and go for a ride.
Oh, lovely. So you're a research fellow, are you? Free housing, a wage and medical benefits, and this is what we get for all our outlay?
It's not such a good job. I'd leave it if it weren't for the perks.
What have you been doing?
It's like a manifestation of cosmic energy.
Looks like a giant centrifuge to me.
Yeah, but it's like spiritually purifying. It removes the extraneous elements of the soul.
Really? So what did you lose?
I lost, right, all the unneeded creamed corn and diced carrots that had burdened my psyche like for so long. It's incredible, right? I mean, I never even knew I had them in there.
Oh, fine. One wonders if the public knows that their valuable taxes are being spent on the creation of a giant merry-go-round. Still, there might be some sort of use come out of it. You could charge kids 10 groats a go and watch them spew candy floss all over the walls. At least it would give the ants something for lunch. Thank goodness this robe is washable. You, on the other hand, appear not to be. Why don't you have another ride?
The delivery is not as good.
Let's just stop all this now.
The delivery is not as good. Eric Idle is kind of pulling it in. And I have to... I'm gonna make sound a bit more because it's gonna... Okay.
Hey, what are those little black things roaming around inside?
Ants?
Oh, it's, one of those things where air wheezes in and out. Like a political manifesto, only not as tiring. Bellows, that's the word. One smell, vile. 4 cc's of mouse blood, ugh. Glitter dust. Maybe I could shake down a few pixies. 3 sticks. Must be exactly the same length. Not just your ordinary candles. No, we need dribbly candles. Scaz. Essentially the sort of man who carefully files away family photographs as his sole means of recreation. Ah, hello there.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And you are?
Scaz. That's a name I have. Yeah, right.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's this conversation off to a good start then. What are you doing here?
Doing?
Just answer the question.
I'm, trying to get it together, I mean, what are, any of us really, actually doing from a cosmic point of view?
Yes.
What?
What are you doing in this room?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, working, on this new, magical engine for working things out. It works things out, By working them out, it crunches numbers into little bits.
Amazing! What's it called?
We, call it Hex.
Why?
Well, 'cause in the working things out engine business, everything has got to have, a 3-letter name.
Is that because you can't understand longer words?
What?
Somehow, when I look at you, I feel that a 3-letter name just isn't enough.
What? I don't understand.
Really? That's astonishing. It really is. So this is where all the grant money goes these days.
Hey, there's no point getting all, uncool and heavy. Anyway, I don't deal with the money. It's all Kevin's doing. He knows how to talk to the university council.
Kevin? Who's Kevin?
One of my research assistants. He's a, invertebrate politician.
You mean inveterate politician? I think there's a misprint in the script.
I don't.
No, invertebrate. He's an ant. Currently, he lives in that test tube over there. Now go, go like away, because I can't stand around here all day. It's too difficult.
What are all these leggy little objects you have running around the place?
Oh, those? Oh, they're ants.
Ants?
Yeah, ants. They got legs and sticking out bits on their heads. You get them in sandwiches at picnics, ants. That's what they're like, that's what they're called.
I am perfectly aware of the existence of ants. What I want to know is why you have them running freely about the innards of a complex mathematical machine.
Ah, there, in fact, is the essence of my, very cunning plan.
Was Tommy Robson?
You see, when we were designing Hex, we worked out that what with it all being so new and everything,
Hey, hello, Lucho.
we were bound to end with, a lot of bugs in the system, and that'd mean people would be complaining the whole, time. Every time it wouldn't work properly, they'd call us and tell us there was, a bug in the machine kind of thing.
So why have you put an antil inside?
Alright, well, the cunning bit is, we thought what we'd do is put all the bugs in right at the start, so there'd be no room for them later on. Smart, eh?
Very.
Amazing, and somehow so prophetic.
Right, but we don't call them bugs anymore. We call them creatures. Then, if a problem occurs, we can say, no, it's not a bug. It's just an undocumented creature. And the whole system relies on them now. They race about inside there,
I think
opening
we
up
just
little
find out the
gates,
origin of Bethesda.
closing them, opening them again, running about in little wheels, dragging bits of information from one storage bin into another. It's working really, well.
I'm not so sure about that. How do the ants
Yeah,
feel
they're
about
not
it?
bugs. They're a feature.
They seem to like it. We found the machine works if you put living things in, see. We put in a mouse the other day, and it worked really fast when we put some RAM in, until they butted their way out.
Ram, get it?
Do you ever, how shall I put this, lose any ants?
It's funny you mentioned that. It was only yesterday when I lost 100 of my best. It was awful. The machine was totally debugged for a while.
Debugged.
Much as I'm convinced that there must be a reason behind all this rot, perhaps it's safer just to never know. Maybe I'll just rob the place of every little object that might be of use and just leave it at that. Pick up bird, open door, throw axe at dwarf. It was so much simpler in the old days.
A little too... This game's
Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else.
The writing is a little too break the fourth wall humor.
A test tube. Never know. Must be useful for something.
Hey man, you've broken it now. All the ants have run away. You've debugged it.
They're automatic gigantic computating machine. Apparently it's broken though, no ants inside. Not enough bugs, you could say.
Bagos porretos. Hippies. They're hippies. Hippie magicians. Okay.
Oh, you handsome little sea weevil, you.
Okay. Now I'm kind of lost. I think we should go.
The Bursar, a man apparently unravaged by any sense of guilt. Otherwise he'd stop mucking about and give me a little bit of help for a change. Hello there. Fine day for it.
Yeah, for it? You see? My spleen still remembers.
Remembers what?
Well, it remembers. I don't.
You'll never make the shot, you know.
Eh? Why, you arrogant young whipper-squatter. What's this? There! What did I tell you?
I'll get that. It's probably for me. Nice game.
What? Bloody varnish industry. That's what's behind it.
What?
It's them! They drain all the sap out of them, you see. Tree vampires, that's what I call them.
Look,
Makes the wood too light. No stiffness to it. See these croquet mallets? Not heavy enough to make a decent clout. Find me another mallet, boy, and I'll show you how we did it in the old days.
The simple charms of a quiet life. I could just stand here and watch it all day. The pure green grass, the gentle sun, the tedious old fools hitting balls with long sticky things. Yeah, you're right, really. Let's get out of here before we find ourselves joining in. Well, that's it for now. One croquet hoop. Or, if we're being foreign, we'd say hoopla. I don't think I should interrupt them. Perhaps when they're gone will be better. The Dean. Possibly the next best thing to administrative staff a university could have without actually hiring anyone who can do sums. Hello. Shh. Sorry. Really sorry.
Oh.
So you'll all just have a nice game here then while I'll go off and work, eh? Right. Don't mind me, I'll just be over here saving the entire universe then. Tricky shot. Very nice sticks on those croquet mallets.
Go away! We're trying to play a relaxing game.
Fine, don't let me disturb you. I'll just be over here saving us all from certain doom. Excuse me, I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine.
Yeah, the library.
The librarian never really struck me as a croquet kind of chap. Funny, well, that threw a monkey wrench into the works.
Ooh.
No, it's just a turn of phrase. I swear it just slipped out. I in no way intended to pass any sort of derogatory remark about your chosen form. Not here, nor ever. I personally find that having an arboreal primate as a companion has been an enriching, nay invigorating experience. Well, that settled him down. I do wish he'd just let it rest. I don't see it matters if people accidentally say monkey.
Oh, you didn't got hit just for saying the word?
So, at least you chaps are having a good day of it. Balmy afternoon, breezes blowing, sun shining. I suppose that makes it monkey shine then. Well, he's the one who said it first. So, seen any good sticks around here at all? Oh well, I'll just go off and keep looking then.
The intro begins in the bomb inside a donkey cart, but the donkey cart exploded. So everybody saw the number because it exploded in the intro.
You know, the sooner I get Death up and on his feet again, the sooner I might open up some more avenues for promotion around here. Let's just stop all this now. I don't think I should interrupt their... Perhaps when... An imp. Small, offensive, and more than just a little bit suspect, I think. But I must admit, his little metal boots are rather neat. Not to mention smelly. So this is the university compost heap. Everyone always goes on about recycling as though it's such a thrill. It's a load of rot. I mean, think about it. You're encouraging the breeding of a vast mound of bacteria in your own home. Surely the one in your sock drawer is good enough for you. A birdhouse in the university? I thought the Arch-Chancellor had ordered all the local wildlife to be shot. Oh, no, that was the students. Well, that's all right then. Just so long as he wasn't being cruel to animals. Stop it!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Who?
Who? What?
Who did you think I was?
Oh, nobody in particular. Don't worry about it.
Some of the screens have strange angles, because
One hesitates to ask any further, really.
Restraint and luggage are horizontal, but the screen is so diagonal.
Oi, oi, oi. Oit! Oit! Urgle, nurgle. Oit!
So that's it, is it? That's your entire repertoire, just sitting around and saying, oit!
Is that all? Is that all? No, why? Oh, you say I'm just a smelly little imp, and so I say hooray-oh. You say that I'm a silly little gimp, and I say go away-oh. 'Cause I'm smelly over here, I'm smelly over there. I'm smelly, smelly, smelly everywhere. I fill the bathtub plug with hair, and then I sing all day-oh. Oh, you say I'm just a silly jelly blimp, and I say it's okay-oh. You say a piece of string is limp, and I say the word potato. Limp, limp, limp here, limp, limp, limp there, and potato peelings everywhere. How long's it take to skin a bear? And I say, oit!
Quite.
Nice little song, but
Look, who are you?
Oi, oi, Stench the imp.
Stench the imp?
No, Stench, not Stench. I wouldn't make any friends if I was called Stench, now would I? I mean, I do have a stench. All part of the job, you understand. But Stench is not, in fact, my actual name.
I see. And so you, in fact, might have the worst stench in the kingdom.
Ah, second worst, I'm afraid. The worst belongs to foul old Ron. Well, that's probably what did it, actually. Drove me mad and all. The disappointment, the yearning, looking towards a goal one could never really achieve, that sort of thing.
Mad?
Oh, yes. Lip-strumming, hooting, mad, I'm afraid. Oi, who's a pretty cuttlefish? Oh.
Why do people lapse into insanity when they talk to me?
You've got a sympathetic face, mister. Oh.
These boots are yours, then?
Hmm?
They're the home of your stench.
Aha! They are the perfect home for any stench. They are, in fact, the ideal dream home for really strong smells. I aim to go and attract some really astounding stinks to myself later on, right after a good, hard, manic fit. Hang on! Here it comes now. Oit! Oit! Oh. Nope. Didn't happen. Sorry.
An imp with curious steel-soled boots. That looks curious. Look, I hope you're writing this down. I mean, what do you want me to do? Shout? Hint?
Like I said, the humor is sometimes a little too fourth wall breaking to me.
Look, I'm afraid I've...
What magnet? Oh, I need the magnet. I need to go back to the where we were. Forgot about something. I didn't see. There it is. I did.
I like a nice magnet, don't you?
How come I missed the magnet?
I've always found magnets strangely attractive. Attractive, get it? Attract with the magnet. Well, there's little enough fun in this job. If you can't enjoy yourself, then you might as well just go home and lie down.
The animations. Okay, yes. Some of the objects have nice animations.
There just had to be a knob at the end of the course. I can't reach it. I have no desire to anyway. A maze? Oh, please, let's not add this to our list of woes.
Oof, mate.
Let's just stay out here where everything's nice and calm. A rooster. It's one of the few organic life forms on campus that is almost definitely not an ex-faculty member.
mean, it dropped.
A
Did it?
birdhouse in the university? I thought the Arch-Chancellor had... Oh, well, just...
Okay, dumb question. Why did you drop the magnet? Cemetery, Shades, Plaza, Fool's Guild, where the intro was, Shop, Docks.
Wandering shop. No one knows why, but all the most truly mysterious and magical items are brought from shops that appear and, after a trading life even briefer than a double glazing company's, vanish like smoke. They can turn up wherever there's a suitable stretch of blank wall, but once there, they have always been there. Dust and grime and a general worn look instantly dispel any doubts in the minds of people who may have walked down that same street every day for a year without noticing it. There are three general theories to explain the phenomenon of wandering shops. 1. Many thousands of years ago, there evolved somewhere in the multiverse a race whose single talent was to buy cheap and sell dear. 2. They are the creation of a sympathetic fate, charged with the role of supplying exactly the right thing at the right time. 3. They are simply a very clever way of getting around the various Sunday closing acts. All these theories have two things in common. They explain the known facts, and they are completely and utterly wrong.
A stuffed flamingo. Yes, well, I'm not quite sure what it's doing in an adventure shop. But if you must have a flamingo, then I suppose this is as good a place as any in which to put it. Just what I've always wanted. I don't suppose I can have it then.
Why not? It's yours. You only had to ask.
One alligator, badly stuffed. Well, every magical shop has to have one, I suppose. Frog-scented incense? Extra smoky? Frog-scented? In the middle of summer? These people are barbarian. That looks interesting. Could I possibly have it then?
Certainly.
Candles, excellent. These should do the job nicely. Nope, can't reach them. I better ask her first anyway. A stuffed fish. I can't say I think this is the absolute best sales venue for preserved seagoing wildlife. Still, if today was the day I wanted to go into combined camping and weapons shop and purchase sea life, then this would certainly be my choice du jour. That looks nice. Can I have it then?
Certainly.
What? No mumbo jumbo? No sudden insistence that I go on a special quest or anything?
What? Me? Order a princess about? Whatever are you thinking?
Princess? The thing is
Jars. Yes, once again, a closer inspection does in fact reveal that they are jars. What's the matter? Don't you trust the written description? Books.
The perfect resting place for overfull coffee cups. I'll have to get a few more of those. A strange machine. I don't know what it does, and I'm fairly certain I'll rest better tonight for never having known. Maybe it has something to do with this being called a wandering shop. An old woman. Well, I say old, but given the cruel abuses of this dingy level of technology, the possibilities of childhood malnutrition and debilitating diseases in later life, that gives a fair range, doesn't it? And even if she is old, I mean, old is a relative term. She's older to some people and younger to others.
Hey there, Your Highness. And aren't you a pretty little girl?
I'm not a little girl, I'm a powerful and dignified magician.
Why are you dressed up as a princess, then?
I most certainly am not.
You've got a tall, pointy hat. All princesses have tall, pointy hats.
Look, it's not...
And a dress. A tall, pointy hat and a dress. That's a princess in my book.
So how do you explain the beard then, eh? Eh?
I thought that was just probably your peasant blood, dear. A lot of men find a bit of hair sultry and attractive.
Or is it dwarven princess?
Hey there! What? You've got a...
Look!
And a tall...
So how...
I thought that...
I wish a lot of women did. I can't really see that this shop serves any valid social purpose at all. It all seems like a total waste of resources.
Well, that's nice coming from a princess.
Look, for the last time, I am not a princess.
Okay, Your Highness.
Look, all joking apart, what are you selling?
Well, Your Highness, this here is an adventure shop. It has all the marvellous things people need when they decide that their main calling in life is to find a hole in the ground, collect some friends, and then go delving into the underground, armed only with swords, rope, 10-foot poles, halberds, 6 torches, and a flask of oil.
Good gracious. And is there actually much of a demand for this?
No, it's all collectible trading cards these days.
Is that a Magic reference? A Magic the Gathering reference?
Dimwick, the smothering.
Yeah, it is.
It's taken all the fun out of the business. I can't even shift magic items anymore.
Magic items? What, elven cloaks, magic swords, boots of speed, that kind of thing?
That's the stuff. We don't really stock the boots anymore, though. We did have boots of domination, but a female barbarian already bought up those. Anyway, do have a browse, Your Highness, and let me know if there's anything you want.
Candles? You do candles?
Yes, Your Royal Highness. I make them by hand. Well, I would make them by hand, but everyone just uses continual light spells these days. I don't really stock candles anymore. Those are just display models made out of plaster.
But you could make me some if you had the chance.
Oh, yes, love. I just need you to bring me the raw materials. Now, your grade A candle, that's made from dead whales. We used to use their nasal hairs, but these days a true pure white candle is made from spermaceti.
Where does that come from?
I never dared ask, love. Anyway, the next best thing is beeswax.
Beeswax, right.
We used to have a lovely bee milking parlour out the back. The bees insisted it was the only way to get the job done. Every evening, we'd round up the bees and settle them down in little chairs, give them all a newspaper, and let them wax away to their heart's content. Then someone pointed out that all we had to do was open up the hive and scoop out all the wax we want. The little buzzers had been having us on all along.
You just can't trust a bee, can you?
That's just what I always say, Your Royal Highness.
Oh, stop it. Excuse me, I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine.
Okay. Oh, Merriman. Oh, no, that's the milkmaid. Yeah. Yeah, she's
Odium? What's an odium and why should I care? Cut me own throat dibbler. The sort of itinerant merchant venturer that gives greed a bad name.
actually.
Trolls prefer blondes. Why, do they go better with broccoli?
Popcorn! Do it yourself, popcorn! Just add heat and butter and maybe a frying pan. Also serves as catapult ammunition or excellent fishing sinkers. Come and get it while it's still in stock. Only one previous owner. I'm letting it go for less than mark price, and that's cutting me own throat. Popcorn!
Clickies? Just what Ankh-Morpork needed, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah, for you, irony means sort of like iron, doesn't it? So we're into clickies now, are we? At last the monkey has found the banana plantation.
Yep, moving pictures. Here, have a read of this. Clickies. Oh, now there's romance for you. Hot dogs, popcorn, drink stands. The merry rumble of candy rolling down the aisles.
And the shows. Don't forget the actual clickies themselves.
What? Oh. Oh, yeah. I mean, the shows go without saying. Chocolate dipped ice cream, novelty drinking cups, collectible lobby cards.
I don't believe this. You mean to tell me that art has to take a second place to cheap licensing and marketing? Well, I can tell you that I'm above that sort of thing. Catch me being involved in some damn licensing scam? Ha! Fat chance. The last thing I'd ever do is allow myself to become involved in a shabby marketing ploy designed to use a famous name to sell a product which is in itself utterly devoid of any real...
Again?
Right. Well, good luck with the career and I'll be off.
Did we mention the range of pewter figures? Shh. Popcorn. Popcorn. Do it. And also come on. Omelette. Pop.
Oh, no.
Don't knock me back until you've seen the goods, sir. Smashing stuff. Fine popping grains lovingly swept from the warehouse floor.
Why's he got little rat's hairs mixed up all through it?
Just keeping the grains warm, sir. An added extra and no additional charge.
Oh, all right then. Anything to keep you quiet. Oh dear, the milkmaid. Big on blouse fillings and short on complex neurological pathways.
Boo-boo-be-doo. Boo-boo-be-doo. Boo-boo-be-doo, be-doo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo. Boo-boo-be-doo, be-doo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo. Boo-boo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo, boo-boo-be-doo. Oh, no, I just don't think this is working.
By the great beard of someone unusually well bearded. What happened to you? I thought you were a milkmaid.
I was a dairy product distribution agent, thank you. All that's behind me now. I'm a thespian.
Oh, oof. Yeah, thespian now. The poor Bob.
I'm sorry.
An actress.
Oh, it was something else.
A star of stage and screen. I'm starring in a new clicky called Trolls Prefer Blondes.
Oh, And why do trolls prefer blondes?
Well, apparently I'm damn, what's that word for generic pop idol?
An icon?
No, icons grow on trees.
No, that's acorn.
Those are acorns.
Okay, it's the first time playing this game.
Really? I'm sure it wasn't acorns. Oh well then, maybe it was coconuts or melons then. I'm
No.
sure I heard it mentioned
that's your head.
somewhere.
I think I'm beginning to get the idea.
Anyway, now I'm a famous pop coconut. It's ever so exciting.
So you're a clicky star now, are you?
Yeah, isn't it fun? They said my assets and experience perfectly suited me to the job.
Experience? You were a bloody milkmaid.
So?
I fail to see what milk production has to do with qualities of screen charisma. Ah. Oh, forget I said that. What a lovely dress. Very, very glittery, wouldn't you say? Not that I'm hinting about clues or anything.
Glitter is what all this clicky business is about.
Cool. Yet another empty-headed character. Nice glittery dress, though. Excuse me, I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine.
Popcorn!
Where do I have to go now?
Oh, hello. And what in the world are you?
Is that that or a pet of theirs?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Well, I didn't understand a word of that at all. Sorry. Well, the one saving grace is that the loss of the poor fellow's cranium probably didn't interfere with his thinking.
Spare a gold, please.
A vile smell? An ambulatory vile smell? Yes, well, that's brought some life into my day.
Well,
So this is the infamous foul old one. You know, there are some personalities so stunningly horrid, so utterly breathtakingly awful, that they actually transcend the mere physical frame of their owners and stand out as an icon. A banner of meaning with a life all of their own. Then again, there's also hundreds of grubby old street people like this bloke who just make me want to scratch.
okay, let me turn down the music a bit.
Henry Coffin, famous beggar and the man of 1,000 nasty coughs and spits. He can hit a spittoon at 20 paces, and I wish he'd try to. A coffee pot. Well, I say coffee, if you could call it that. Whatever it is, if you drink it, you'll at least be dead, if not dead sober. Do you suppose any of this stuff is a use, or is it just background colour? The duck man, I presume. I just don't know how anybody can live with a duck on their head and not know it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, buggery. Oh, bugger 'em. Millennium hand and shrimp. The buns, all over. You young spiders. I told 'em, put that in your trumpet.
Millennium Hand and Shrimp. Blow that for a game of trousers. Was there something you wanted?
Look,
Talking. I'm good at that. Most of the time I talks to myself, because it's nice to hear an intelligent person speak. Millennium Hand and Shrimp. You can blow that out of your teapot and no mistake. I'm as sane as the next man. Listen.
I just hope I never meet the next man. But I probably will. Look, you were a busy man, I can see that.
Right, I've really got behind on me mumbling and shouting out loud quote of the day.
Spare a gold piece.
I see the local care in the community scheme is hard at work.
Millennium and Shrimp.
Of course, a really caring community would probably have moved him further downwind. What's that cloud hanging over you?
Stench. That's my special smell, that is. Oh, God. Yeah, it's a first-class smell. It's got a life of its own, you know. Quite a little personality.
You're saying that your smell is so powerful it actually can be seen?
Yeah, it likes the boots, you know.
Spare a gold piece.
Nothing it likes better than to settle down with a good old boot. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to continue with my job as resident crazy man in this marvellous street theatre that is Ankh-Morpork.
What's that cloud hanging? You're...
Nah.
Those are boots you're cooking, aren't they?
Prime boots with stench attached. They smell like shoes, you know. Gotta have lots of boots to maintain a real fine stink, you know. Get off. There's plenty for everyone. It's beans, roasted beans in water. They say there's nothing like a nice cup of coffee to clear the mind. Mind you, I prefer mud. A good hot cup of mud sets you up for the day. A good meal of old boots and mud, and a man can laugh at the world. Oh, and I do. Spiders stinging like millennium.
You know, some might say that this chap lacks a firm grasp upon reality.
Yeah, bugger 'em. Bugger 'em all.
My personal theory is that he has a very firm grasp upon reality. It's simply not a reality the rest of us have ever met before. Let's just stop all this now. Well, at least I know he likes the smell of these boots. They make good bait.
Yeah, but I need something more.
Here, spare a groat for a... Spare a... Here. Damn, forgotten what I was asking now.
Oh, please, just go away.
Here, give me some money, mate. Just get... Sorry, sir. I didn't... I didn't realise you were so close. He'll probably wash off.
Now look.
Fair enough.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Never
I don't.
mind.
Spare a gold piece.
I mean, I think it doesn't have. It's not as well written, in my opinion.
Do you serve any useful purpose at all?
The original was more witty.
Yes, mate.
funnier.
I'm a social figure, I am. I get non-invited to all the best functions in the city. I do.
What do you mean, non-invited?
Oh, you know, they sends me the address, and they pays me money not to turn up. I can't understand why myself. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Gov. No, don't rub it off. It only works it deeper into the cloth.
Okay, this joke is.
Do you serve any useful
Spare a
purpose?
gold piece, sir.
What is...
Spare a gold
Oh,
piece.
no.
I'd probably have more to say, but I'm afraid I keep being distracted by this bloody dreadful smell. Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else. The Duckman, I just...
Spare a gold piece, sir. Spare a gold piece.
A whole gold piece? Most people don't earn that in a month.
Well, the streets are swarming with beggars, sir. So I just thought I'd establish myself in a different niche market.
Okay, now this looks like the beggar from the first game.
You know, beggar to the upper gentry.
Oh, really?
So, as I say, sir, any gold pieces to spare? Perhaps raw bullion, shares, futures, that sort of thing?
Oh, stop it. And go and do something about that duck.
What duck?
You wouldn't say there's anything in the slightest bit unusual in your appearance at all?
No, why?
Nothing that, say, when viewed in a mirror, might give you pause for thought?
What's a mirror, sir?
Ah, we may in fact have reached the root of the problem. However, it's a silly problem, and so I am suddenly going to stop talking to you. Look, about this...
What, sir?
Well, it's just... Do you feel any, poultry-ish presence in your life?
No, not that I can say I've noticed.
So you wouldn't say, for instance, that you have an unusual choice in hats?
Hats? I don't wear a hat.
Ah, or pets, perhaps?
No, sir, never keep any pets. They say an owner always ends up looking like their pet, and who'd want to go around in life looking like something silly?
Oh, yes, I see your point. Oh, yes. What's in the pot?
Coffee Olay.
Olay?
No, Olay. We stole it from a bullfighter. Got to stay sharp, sir, otherwise the bull might get in an illegal punch.
Ooh, fresh coffee. Can I try some?
No.
Nah, don't think I really want to handle this one. Correspondence would be welcomed. Look, I'm afraid I have to be somewhere else. An old clay pot. I wonder what that was used for. My money pouch, overflowing with a vast wealth of gold coins. Well, when I say overflowing, more of a slow trickle, really. And vast wealth is a purely subjective phrase. And when I say gold, more gold-ish than gold, I guess. Oh, all right. I have a few copper coins. Are you satisfied now?
Spare a gold piece, sir.
A saw!
Spare a gold
At last, I have seen a saw!
I saw a saw.
gate leads into the Troll's Head pub. So this is the dead collector, huh? When I was a lad, I just used to collect butterflies. I suppose it's just a matter of scaling up. Oh, lovely. A cartload of corpses. Still, I suppose it's nice to get out for a bit of a ride in the fresh air. That leads to the mortuary. Granny Weatherwax. A tough lady, this one.
Oh, that's a...
Best to let her get the beauty sleep she so obviously needs. Can you imagine what horrors that could be kept in here? Slops. I don't think we ought to examine this one too closely. Slops. Reasonably sharp and not too much goo on it. Just the thing, a cold, hard slab of stone, and what's more, it's unoccupied.
Where should we go next? I'm gonna save. Alright.
That leads to Gimlet. That leads to Ankh. That leads to... That leads to Gimlet.
Oh no, I need to go up here.
Spare a gold piece, sir. Spare a gold piece.
The animation is great, not gonna lie, but feels the writing is not as good.
Bring out your living dead. Bring out your living dead. Dead collected, corpses transported. Guaranteed disposal to far-off climes. The dear departed stay departed. They like it so much they never come back. Highly recommended service. Well, obviously the transportees themselves won't recommend us, but complaints are never ever received either. Bring out your living dead. Dead, sir?
Dead? Of course I'm not dead. Do I look dead?
No, hard to tell sometimes these days, sir. It's just that if you're dead, then you're stock in trade. Our post-mortem travel service offers dozens of very exciting internment locations.
Look, I am not dead.
Look, you seem a little bit peaky. Why don't you just hop on the old cart for a minute, and if you pop off, then it saves us all a lot of trouble.
If it's all the same to you, I think I'll avoid resting my backside on a pile of carrion.
Suit yourself, sir. I'm sure they don't mind.
Foreign climes? For a corpse?
Well, corpses have needs too, sir. It's not all just fun and games being dead. There's a sudden stiffness in the joints, continual growth of hair and fingernails, not to mention noisy poltergeists and neighbours who dislike being gnawed.
Ignored?
No, gnawed. You know, maggots and such like. Pshaw! Should hear the way some of them go on about it. I mean, it's not like there's anything I can do about it. Still, I thought the offer of a few exotic locations for internment might soften the blow, as it were, sir.
So, how is business?
Tailing off, to tell you the truth, sir. Most of the dead hereabouts nowadays provide their own transport.
What? They just start walking around all by themselves?
Yeah, bloody cheek. 1 minute you've got a livelihood, and the next minute everyone decides to be a zombie, all posh-like, and starts walking about and frightening school children. I've had to ruin myself, making my service more attractive.
Attractive? How?
Well, used to be we'd just take the stiffs and chuck 'em into the plague pit outside of the town. No, beautiful ceremony it was. Very touching, watching 'em slide down and go thump at the bottom of the hole. Real poignant, like. Now, though, you have to make it seem more attractive than wandering the streets as one of the walking dead. So now we offer transport to foreign climes. You know, sun, beaches, relaxation, that sort of thing. Hopefully it's just what your freshly snuffed corpse desires. A good holiday to get some of the kinks out.
Posthumous travel services. I wonder if he gets many return customers. See you later. Yeah, that leads to Mrs. Cakes.
Post-mortem transportation services.
A genie bottle, eh? Obviously a good home for beings of the non-substantial persuasion. Sort of a sense of foreboding here. One crystal ball, complete with test pattern. Mrs. Cake. You'd think a hat that size would sap her strength, wouldn't you?
Is it? Oh, I haven't been outside.
Hello there. Nice day. Eh?
What? How dare you? Well, now you're just talking rubbish. Order your thoughts, young man.
A petticoat. Ooh, silky. But at least you can see through it. If you want to, for any reason. A good assortment of jars containing all manner of the latest accessories for the modern medium. A dressmaker's pair of scissors. A wooden dummy. Hey, its arms are almost as dainty as mine. A closet, just the place for the odd skeleton or two. An ironing board. I never use them myself.
No, I don't know why, it's always full of irony. Yeah, I mean,
Is it? Oh, I haven't been out.
Hello there. Hey?
What? How dare you?
Look, I believe you're fouling up this whole conversation.
Well, now you're just order your. Is it? Oh, I am.
Hello there. Hey?
What? How do?
Look, I believe you.
What do you mean? How do I do it?
I just don't believe the hash you're making of a simple conversation. Hey, you managing to do it?
Ooh, yes, that's what I am. Why, does it show?
She's talking like she already knows what I'm going to say. Is she a clairvoyant?
Well, it's nice to start all over again. I'm sorry about all that. Sometimes I forget I've left it on, you see.
Hello there. Nice day. Oh, damn it, we're back here again.
Eh? Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn my precognition off. There we are. That should be much easier.
Phew, thank heavens that's all over.
I'm so very sorry about that, young man. I'll forget my own head next. Now, how may I help you?
A psychic, eh? Well, who'd have thought it?
You did, dear, about 3 minutes from now.
Do you really get away with all this? Just pretending to read other people's thoughts for a living?
Well, it's not as if I'm making money at it. Ask most people to cross your palm with silver and they look at you like you're some sort of beggar. The only fringe benefit these days is the ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm? What do you use that for?
Never you mind. I am too.
You're not really a psychic.
I will.
Prove it.
All right, ask them.
I know. Answer my questions.
Blue.
Describe my favourite colour.
A rash.
Describe what I got for my birthday.
Fat, toothless and covered with sauce.
Describe my breakfast.
Frilly underwear.
Nope. I just can't remember what I meant to ask just then.
I do, and you ought to wash your mind with soap and water. Now, why don't you just go off about your business, or I'll tell all the nice audience about what you keep in your sock drawer.
Might I borrow that genie bottle you have on the shelf up there?
I tell you what, you can have the bottle, but only if you get me some nice fresh ectoplasm.
Ugh, ectoplasm? What? That stuff that drips down walls? Sort of ghostly goo?
That's the stuff. Nice and slippery.
Won't the wallpaper get all sticky?
That's what the punters want these days, dear. They don't think you're a proper psychic unless there's ectoplasm sloshing all over the place.
Where does ectoplasm come from, anyway?
Ooh, you can wring it out of spirits if you can catch 'em. Squish it out of 'em like wringing laundry.
Is there much of a commercial call for ectoplasm? Gives you pause for thought. See you later. That leads to Ankh-Morpork. Used to be one of the more jolly guilds. Now look at it, just a pile of rubble. A clown's hooter. Now I can blow my own horn at last. My old pals, the Fool and Chucky.
Ooh, Chucky. Chucky's a ghost now? Yeah, I thought so. Chucky was dead. Yeah.
Why is it everyone else toddles off to heaven or hell and you two get to hang around here?
Chucky, 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 Chuck, Chuck, Chuck. I'm stuck, Stucky.
You can't leave. I mean, you're dead, but not gone before. You're haunting.
No, death hasn't come for us yet. Left us floating here, he did. Chucky can't leave the Guildhall stones and mortar. Not even for shows.
It's yours? What's yours?
Oh, a pint of lager and roast boar crisp, thanks. Oh, Chucky, 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 Chucky.
You're right. You are the ghost of old jokes. Great gods, you two again?
Oh, Chucky.
But you're dead. You quit life's stage. You're rested.
Chucky wants to be the ghost of all jokes past. Being dead is grand. Look, we even get flowers. Oh, Chucky.
Now look,
Knock, knock.
who's there?
Cohen.
Cohen who?
Cohen, answer the door. Oh, Chucky.
Oh no. If we had to have a character from the past, what happened to that nice Amazon lady? Maybe I can throw his haunted rocks into the middle of a sewer or something. Let's see him laugh that one off. Goodbye for now.
Got a leg here.
Okay, just gonna save here, and it's not badly. It's not. The animation is great. Sound, the music.
A house brick. Nice heft. Good aerodynamics. There's nothing quite like a good solid brick to bring out the artist in a man.
Chucky. Boom. Oh, Chucky.
That's safe.
A house brick. Nice heft. Good aerodynamics. There's nothing quite like a good solid brick to bring out the artist in a man.
Oh, Chucky.
Now pay attention.
Boom. Oh, Chucky. Attention, yes.
You said that you have to haunt the stones and mortar of the guild.
Guild, yes.
Well, is there any reason why you have to stay here? I mean, if the stones are moved, then you can move with them. You could just hop into one of the rocks, and I could take you somewhere more interesting.
Interesting, yes.
Are you listening to me?
No. Oh, Chucky.
Just get into the damn stone.
Oh, Chucky.
A brick haunted by my old pals Chucky and the Jester.
I'm gonna put a little bit more of sound. That's it.
That leads to the sewers.
Where should I go now?
That leads to more. That leads.
Where do we go now?
Just some old barrels. What a great grate. Hey, there's the milkmaid. Quite a flattering angle, really.
Ooh, Marilyn Monroe. Is it?
Miss? Are you alright? Should I stop now?
No, keep it going a little longer. My agent always said I needed more exposure.
Glitter dust, eh? Well, I'm sure this will come in very useful.
Okay.
No. Don't you know it's wrong to mix spirits?
Oh, Chucky! Oh, Chucky!
Ectoplasm! At least I hope it's ectoplasm. A foam accelerator, eh? It looks like a giant drink mixer.
Oh, chop moves location. Oh, I get it.
Here, take it and choke. An empty genie bottle. 3 wishes and whoosh, he's off into retirement. What kind of a job is that? Actually, that sounds like a very good job.
Also, why is everything so dark and gloomy? I mean, I know it's supposed to be like that, but even the previous game was more colorful, unless the game colors up later, but still.
There we go. A nice snug fit. Great. I've just captured a smell. I wonder if I'll ever be able to shake it off.
Yeah, but it's not as weedy.
gold piece, sir. Spare a gold piece.
I wonder if this is that Cafe Olay everyone keeps going on about. Gimli, here's a dwarf who knows the meaning of the word hygiene. He thinks it's a greeting. Still, at least his shirt front can act as a sort of menu. Either these are stains on the table or the food is flatter than is usually the case. Ah! The latest trend, a sidewalk cafe with umbrellas. Next thing you know, the waiters will be wanting tips. I could sure give them a few. Chili powder, compliments of the high energy magic facility. Just been in the same scene as it makes me sweat. Aha, a menu. I wonder what they serve here. Let's see what we have here. Rodent in a bun, rodent in a bag, live rodent en brochette, and stunned rodent cordon bleu prepared in a white wine sauce with shallots, truffles and small potatoes. Oh damn, they only serve that one on alternate Tuesdays.
I'm gonna turn down the music a bit. A bit loud. Yeah, the music is too gloomy. It's supposed to be a comedy game. Ugh.
Hey there, sir. Hey there. What can I cook for you? We got the meals for one and all, a fixed price menu, and everything come with a pickle.
What's on the menu?
Oh, mice, sir. Mostly mice. Ethnic dwarf cuisine, sir. I got 'em baked, I got 'em glazed, I even got 'em on a stick.
Mice? You mean you're dishing out rodents?
Not just any old mice, sir. Big, fat ones. Prime squeakers, sir. Good pink noses, no finer in Ankh-Morpork.
What makes you say that?
Operation of the jaw. Tongue and vocal cords, sir. And then the words just fly out. Oh, sorry, you meant the food. Very select rodents, sir. And hygienically prepared, sir.
Rodents hygienically prepared? How?
I always wash my hands after touching them, sir.
Fair enough. Can't say fairer than that. All right then. One extra rare mouse burger.
Right, sir. Hey, I think I can hear one of the little squeakers now. There you are, sir. Extra rare.
Too rare, in my opinion.
Mousy. I will hold him and cuddle him and name him George. Or something like that.
It is a really dumb way to get a mouse. The art is okay, good animation, but the writing... Okay, first of all, music is too gloomy. This is supposed to be a comedy, you know, humor game. And the writing's not as witty as the previous game. It's okay. It's not great. first game is great. So far, the game is being meh. Okay, I suppose.
Yeah, bugger 'em.
Barkeeper, I'll have a pint of Winkle's Extra Flatulent, my good man. Down here, oi! I said I'll have... oi, come back here. Don't you know who I am? I am Casenanda, the second greatest lover who ever lived, and the ladder salesman extraordinaire.
Casananda, the world's second greatest lover. It would seem that small things do go a long way.
Okay, that was funny. The rose in the mouth.
And you are?
I am Casenanda, ladder salesman and lover extraordinaire.
Extraordinary, not extraordinaire. Extraordinaire.
Oh, how we danced through the night. We danced, and we danced, till our socks were alight.
And
I am ladder.
I don't know if there's anything particularly ordinary about that.
Oh,
So, what does the world's second greatest lover do with his time?
Oh, I'm always looking for fresh challenges, sir. I look at it as my duty to bring a romance and step ladders into the lives of beautiful women everywhere.
Ladder?
This ladder of yours.
Ah, the finest ladder in all of the disc. The old equalizer, you might say. It allows the lover of a reduced altitude the opportunity to kiss his lady on the cheek instead of on the...
That's quite enough of that. Now look, I need a ladder. Can you get me one?
Oh, no, I only have one. And I need it for my romantic adventures. Introduce me to a beautiful woman, closer to the ground. A wild woman, a fair and beauteous flower. And the ladder shall be yours.
I hope it comes wash and wear. I've found your perfect woman, I think. Or, to put it more accurately, I have found your greatest challenge. She's over in the mortuary.
Not that one. That one is the acting from the novels.
You mean she's dead?
She doesn't seem to think so.
Hey, that's good enough for me.
Hope it's washed.
A ladder, long and solid, just the thing to beat myself unconscious with and finally get a bit of kip. A troll. Entirely made from rock, but probably not as smart.
That's smart.
Yep, it's become a sort of standard. Find a strange bar, you'll almost certainly find some matches in it somewhere. Matches. Normally I'm not allowed to play with these, but today we'll make an exception.
Also, Eric Idle's delivery is not as good. It's the same actor in the first game, but his delivery is not as good. He phones it in sometimes. Okay. No.
What'll it be, lady?
Greetings to you, my good man. And who might you be?
Who?
You. I'm asking you what your name is. Who are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Amazing, isn't it? In any other city, you'd be mayor by now. Just tell me what alcohol you have to drink. And by that, I mean something which neither eats through the glass bottle, serves as host to a colony of sentient protozoa, or ends me up in any obscure, farcical little problems with chaos theory and butterflies.
Yeah, that's all we've got. Protozoa. They're only little protozoa.
Ciliate or non-ciliate?
I think they're mostly rotifers.
Brilliant. He can't tie his shoes, but he can classify microorganisms. There's one for the education system.
Okay, that is funny. That is funny.
All right, give me one very alcoholic drink, complete with sentient rotifers.
You want I should make it look pretty with a couple of little amoebas on a steak?
All right, whatever. And they say the art of cocktail mixing is long dead. Ah, a tankard of ale. Well, sort of ale anyway, if you forgive the busy little creatures swimming in it. Oh, look, some of them are waving.
Okay, that was ridiculous. Well, okay.
Where water meets land, although in this case it's hard to tell which is which. Novelty stuff. Now this looks interesting. I wonder what they are, not to mention what use they could possibly be. One seafaring fish-eating bird. I hope he's not looking for his dinner in the River Ank. At least not without a pick and a shovel. A hammer-headed shark. They're called hammerhead sharks, you know, because their head is shaped like a hammer. See? Now you can say you've used your computer for educational purposes.
No, that could be better.
A hammer-headed shark. Now you can... I don't think he'd want to eat that. It wouldn't make sense to hang that from the hook.
Wait a minute, I'm supposed to get the bird. Stuff fish.
I've heard of stunned mullets, but never a stunned mallet.
Oh, we're not going to imitate. No. Really? No. We're not going to imitate Alice in the Wonderland, are we? Oh my.
Ah, Jim lad. Just the thing for hanging something on. Despite what you may want, I can't really hang myself off this hook.
Okay.
It'd take more than a little glitter to make that look good. Alcohol-soaked corn. This should give something a decent hangover. Corn soaked in alcohol. The cereal that goes snap, crackle and hiccup. One rooster, totally plastered. I think that a wading bird would definitely go better with the librarian.
I heard the beehives.
That leads to the university garden. How sweet. Lovely little flowers. Just what the bees need to do their work. The university beekeeper. Look, let's not hang around too close. He might try to talk to us.
Keep off of them bees there, sir.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I said, do please keep away from the bees. They're very dangerous. You need the right equipment, see? A veil, smoke, that kind of thing.
Oh, come on, they're not that dangerous, are they?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Last fellow here who tried to mess with that hive ended up stung, bewitched, and turned into the helpless love slave of the bee queen.
Really?
As the gods judge me, sir. He was off there collecting pollen day and night just for the privilege of seeing her mandibles crease up in a smile, sir. Awful. Awful the degradation he got put through, sir.
Oh, God, it must have been horrible.
Yes, sir. The The pollen made me sneeze something awful.
I think at this point I should buzz off. Look, can I have some wax out of the beehive, or do I have to get tough?
Tough? What, go in there and fight the Queen herself?
No, I mean get tough with you. You know, threaten, offer violence, intimidate you through use of magic powers, that sort of thing.
There's no call for that sort of thing, sir. If you're going to take that attitude, I'm afraid I'm going to have to force you to go on a bizarre quest to find objects which will catch my interest and curry my favour.
Oh, that would be a novelty.
You've no one but yourself to blame, sir. Off you go. The days are wasting.
So you really like bees a lot then?
Oh, yeah, they're wonderful little things, sir. Such rich and varied lives. Zooming into the hive and zooming out again, and poetry. Pure poetry in motion. No one pays them enough attention, sir, that's what I think. If only someone would give the little darlings the recognition they deserve.
Quite.
I mean, it's all ants these days, sir. Ants this and ants that, and ants can carry 100 times their own body weight. And
Yes, now, look.
I mean, it's nothing a bee can't cap, sir. Look at your basic regurgitation process, or the fascinating little dances bees perform. Point, I see a flower filled with nectar. Point, watch out for the spider's web over in that tree. Point, the clover's coming into bloom. Where's he gone then? Oh, he was just getting into the really interesting bits.
You guys think we said, yeah, I'm tired of this.
A brochure about do-it-yourself clickies. Look, here's something that may interest you. You seem to know all about bees. Why don't you make a clicky about them? You could then pass on all your knowledge, so to speak.
You don't say. You know, you may just have something there. It's time the world knew the facts about bees.
I should put on some protection for... I should put on...
Ah, the petticoat. Okay, I'm gonna save.
A clay pot, full to the brim with delicious honey.
Oh. Okay.
Here's some nice sweaty and dribbly beeswax. Could you make me some candles, please?
Certainly, my dear. There we are, dribbly candles. Just suitable for consorting with loathsome horrors from beyond the shrieking nightmares of mortal man. Here, what you planning, Your Highness? You're not trying to put one across on your husband or something, I hope.
Look, I keep telling you I am not a princess. And I am not engaged in summoning evil entities from beyond.
Yeah, just that.
We got plenty of demons running around the university in any case. Mostly they study law.
Law? Why law?
It's the wizard's fault, really. Everyone keeps saying that they want a demon to do their will. Too much setup and not enough joke there, I feel. Excuse me, I think I have to leave.
I have to go to the beggars.
Oh, hello, it's you again.
He says, hello, how are you? And shouldn't you be getting a move on and get Death back on his feet?
Bugger him.
That's very clever. Where did you come from?
You'd have to ask my mother and father. They never tell me. That's just a familiar little joke.
Yeah, a very familiar little one. That's just a little bit of sarcasm.
You just wait until I get my own body back, young man. I'll give you sarcasm.
Poor rooster. Poor rooster.
One rooster, cold turkey sober. Don't you find something strangely soothing about an ambulatory box which can consume 50 times its own mass in food, clothing and furniture? Actually, it scares the willies out of me too.
Spare a gold piece, sir. Spare a gold piece.
Chucky?
A pig. Let's just leave it at that and not be picky. A suffragesta. Ah, now that's what I like about modern times. A woman is free to take her place, stride boldly forth, and get totally ignored just like all the rest of us.
We shall overcome.
Isn't that just a joke?
We shall overcome.
Overcome what?
What was that, fascist?
I'm asking just what it is that you want to overcome. Who tied you up like this?
I've tied myself here, yeah, me, pig. Now try and repress me out of that.
You tied yourself up?
It's an act demonstrating freedom, see? Well, it demonstrates my freedom to tie myself to anything I want to, whenever I want to. That's one of your basic human rights, right? And I'll fight to keep a hold of it.
This joke doesn't land as right as think they do.
You mean you want to fight for the right to lose your freedom?
Right on. Don't you want to know what I'm protesting about?
I was half hoping to avoid it, but do go on.
I'm protesting for the right to have female members of the Fools and Jesters Guild. and I will not be moved.
Of course not been moved. You touch yourself up. Ah, okay. No, I'm playing on a joke.
Why are you protesting about it over here in the cemetery? Why don't you go and do it outside the Jesters Guild?
They never have anything worth tying yourself to over at that end of town.
Fair enough.
I like this, though. Quite a nice little steak, if you don't mind my saying so. Not an absolute prime choice, mind, but getting there.
Then by all means be my guest. Excuse me, I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine. What's this one say? Only sleeping? He's fooling no one but himself. What's this one? If unattended, please ring bell.
We shall overcome.
Ah! Ha ha! Another one! Go find your own grave, you rotten fool!
Windle?
Windle? Gad! That's my private name. Ah, you still remember, lad? Oh, great days they were, great days. Life? Pff, you don't know what life is until you're dead. It was great, all that breathing and walking around in the fresh air. Oh, I tell you, if I had my time all over again, I wouldn't reincarnate.
So, how are you adjusting then?
Oh, I'll never get used to this grave, I'll tell you. The walls are so thin. All you can do here is lie around and listen to what the neighbours say.
So, what's it like? Being dead, I mean.
Oh, I've had enough of it. The hours are too long for a start. Here, keep the wretched dead and alive hole.
Wait, what am I supposed to do with a grave?
Use it as a small swimming pool, huh?
I can't swim.
I never said you had to fill it with water, did I? Yoicks and away!
Right. Well, it looks like I have a real mission then. I either restore death to his rightful place, or else we'll be up to our armpits in gaunt, dark-eyed young Gothic girls dressed in black, all pretending that they can quote romantic poetry.
Deadland.
Actually, that doesn't sound bad at all. Nah. Onward! A slab, aha, mounted beneath the coffin. A sort of primitive anti-gravity system. Oh, another coffin. You know, I think I'm really getting the hang of this object identification thing.
What's supposed to do here?
A drinking glass. Now, why would anybody have a glass beside their coffin? A pinewood coffin. Actually, it's a little cosier inside than is strictly necessary.
What's supposed to be here? Do I have false teeth? False teeth.
I have this strange feeling that I should leave it here. It could be an important plot element. A drinking glass. Now, why would anybody have a glass beside their coffin? A pinewood coffin. Actually, it's a little cosier inside than is strictly necessary.
make any sense. There's supposed
I
to
have
be
this strange feeling it could be a Pinewood coffin.
I think I missed something.
Actually, it's a little cosier inside than is strictly necessary.
Oh, okay. Okay. I need to do. No, I know what to do. I need to go back to the shade. Yeah, I forgot to do something. Yeah, if you don't do all the actions, they get all the necessary objects. Some events fail to trigger. Need to go all the back here. I forgot to do something here. So.
A wooden arm. Doesn't look very lifelike, does it?
Okay. Ah. Okay, I need to go to the pub. I miss a couple of things.
One vampire, and a pathetic looking one at that. I suppose you might classify him not as undead, but more as anti-living. And look at his teeth. I bet they'd get the blood out of anything. Strange though, I wonder if they're real. Looks like a Bloody Mary to me, with the odd protozoan in it for flavour.
Oh, blood, blood, blood.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Just trying to get into the role, that's all.
So, you're a vampire then?
Indeed. Child of darkness, hell brethren, that sort of thing. Well, it's a job. Someone's got to do it.
So what do you do? I mean, I've often wondered just how a vampire spends its time.
Well, I am the knight, you see.
No, Batman is a knight, not you anymore.
No, not really.
Well, that is just my point. How is anybody supposed to be the knight? It's not much of a job description now, is it? It's not as if you're even asked. Just one night you're walking home and woof, you're a vampire.
Is it that bad, though? I mean, think of all the advantages.
What advantages? You tell me.
Ooh, lower food bills, low-cost housing, and black goes with everything, of course.
Yeah, but it's this whole night thing that gets me. I never stayed out beyond 8 p.m. in the old days, and now look at me. It's like the black hole of Jelly Baby out there. I keep falling over. Being undead doesn't mean I've got eyes like a cat, you know. I mean, I wish I had, but I haven't. So if I want to do any really good stalking, I have to carry a lantern, which pretty much defeats the whole business. I look silly.
Well, is there some way other than just stalking?
Well, I tried advertising. Wanted. Victims to be drained of their lifeblood by a hungry vampire. Yeah, you'd be astonished at how little response there was.
Quite.
And when I thought about it, the whole business seemed wrong. So I decided to give the whole blood thing a miss and start sucking something else. So I started on strawberry jam.
Did it work?
Well, it tastes better, but now look what's happened. See? I rotted my teeth. Who ever heard of a vampire with false teeth?
I'd sympathise with you more if I didn't have this awful foreboding that I'm going to have to use you later on. As part of some overcomplicated little scheme. You're not a vampire?
I am! Look! I've got the cloak! I've even got the frilly shirt. Think I'd be seen wearing this lot if I was alive? Look at this! That's for draining blood, that is! Yeah, terrified now, eh? Frozen by my powers. Hypnotized by the terror that strikes out of the night.
No, not really.
Gothic horror is dead at last. I wonder if anybody will miss it. So, this is it. You're just going to sit in here and avoid being a vampire at all? Haven't you got somewhere better to go than a seedy little bar?
Where should I go? Oh, you ought to see my home, my friend. A coffin at the graveyard. You call that comfort, 'cause I don't. I'll creep into the crypt at the dawn and not a moment before.
A toothless old vampire drinking a Bloody Mary without much Mary? Can life or undeath offer any deeper degradation than this? If it does, I'm sure we'll soon find out. Sorry, can't stay and chat all day. Must be off.
He thinks he's done. Okay, that was dumb. Look, that wasn't bad. Okay, now I have to go to the cemetery and use a full state. That's what I was missing. And also the damn vampire as a cute girl. basically tied up almost a few meters from his crypt, tied up so we can easy prey. Come on, you cannot get easiest prey.
False teeth. Ugh, those things still have strawberry stains.
You don't even put it in mouth.
An undead mouse.
Why?
A test tube containing 4 cc's of mouse blood.
Okay. Okay, well, let's see if we're gonna finish the second act. At least finish the first act.
We shall over.
Yeah, I heard you the first.
Food. Well, I say food. It is vaguely organic and probably could be placed inside the mouth in times of emergency. I wonder why they always make coffins so sturdy. I mean, who do they think is going to break out? The Arch-Chancellor, my imperious leader, who thinks shouting is the same as intelligence. Before they made him, they broke the mould. What a sight to stir confidence. Well, possibly not confidence, but it certainly stirs something. Here we are then. Glitter dust for your perusal.
Ah, right you are, my boy. Excellent. We'll make a junior apprentice wizard out of you yet.
But I'm already an assistant wizard, 3rd class.
The day is still young.
Here you are, one vile stench.
What's this then? Looks more like a genie in a bottle.
You'll get a lot more than you wish for if you open it. Look at this. Sticks, 3 thereof, all exactly alike. Precisely as specified.
Oh, very good. What did you do then? Just go and get some sticks from the garden?
Well, I never.
Well, obviously you did.
Yes.
Here we are, genuine dribbly candles. And it wasn't only the bees that sweated getting these.
Not strictly necessary, but I suppose they'll look nice.
There you go. Bet you thought a mouse didn't hold that much blood.
How exactly... No, never mind. Some things are best left unknown.
Right. Well, that's it then. That's 3 sticks of wood, 4 cc's of mouse blood, glitter, stench and dribbly candles.
Really? What for?
For the right of Ash Kent. You said we needed it. I spent ages getting the right stuff.
Ooh, I don't think so. For that one, you need to open the book, light the bell and ring the candle. Or was it light the book, open the bell, and ring the candle? Something like that. Yes, off you go. We need a candle, a book, and a bell.
You're not serious, are you?
Of course not. I just love watching the pathos crossing your helpless little face.
You think that is out of the...
Come on, let's get these sticks and dribbly candles and do this Ask Ent thing, shall we?
Eh. Dei. Deo.
Daylight come on,
Come, Mr. Tally me, come tally me banana.
Oh, come on.
Daylight come on,
Could only sing it a little better. Come on.
We're
Deo.
gonna summon death here, then have jelly for our afters.
Okay. Deo, tell him.
Daylight come on,
I mean, this,
Knee bone, leg bone, head bone, hop.
Daylight come on,
yeah, it reaches a face bombing.
Oh, good grief.
If you're gonna,
Didn't quite come out as planned, did it?
if you're going to imitate a nice, I think they have changed the song.
Who started us off on this?
You did.
Look, I worked long and hard to get this stuff. Can we at least treat this ceremony with a little bit of... Damn it, I've lost my train of thought now. What's that word I was looking for? The one used for describing distinction.
Distinct?
Differentiation of treatment.
Repression?
No, it's not going to be repression, is it? We can't treat a ceremony with a sense of repression.
Depression?
Dictatorship of the proletariat?
What?
The dictatorship of the proletariat. That results as an inevitable reaction against repression.
Look, I think this would work better if everyone just got back on track. It's time we acted with a little bit of class.
Class, that was it. The word was class.
What word?
I don't know. But I'm sure it was important.
What was?
It worked.
How long have you been here, then?
Since the banana.
Okay, that was funny.
Will this take long? I'm on holiday. It's good here. Sun, sheep, sand, hats with corks. No worries. I'm supposed to have a chunder in a minute.
A chunder? What's a chunder?
You know, I'm not sure, but it sounds interesting.
Is he away to Australia?
Now look here, you. This city is in chaos. I mean, how dare you go swanning off to foreign lands while we're up to our armpits in undead? Now you get right back here and get back to work.
Work? I don't remember any work. All I remember is a great big bang, and then an eternity of beer. And no worries, mate.
Lucky blighter.
Now I've had about enough of this. You get off that thingamy, get those corks out of your hat, and... What? Now, just you come back here. I have a plan.
Oh, no.
Rincewind, lad! How wonderful to see you looking so well, so very sprightly, so very, shall we say, so very mobile.
You want me to go find out where Death has gone?
Oh, only if you don't want to spend the rest of your life staring out across a pond at all the other toads.
Frogs?
If you prefer.
If we had a proper union like the alchemists do, I'd have a few harsh words for you.
Like a dictatorship of the...
Proletariat.
Oh, shut up.
Come die with me.
2. Come die with me.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave the stream here. Yeah, 3 hours.